So let's get into the part where I get to sing.
Here we go.
What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Ba-da-da-da-da.
Perfect.
Yeah.
A
little bit of echo. I gotta add more.
All right.
Okay, Gerald, what you doing? What you been up to, man?
A couple things. Yesterday, wife and I went to go see Jungle Book. It's a new one directed by Favreau.
Boy, Favreau.
Yeah, boy Favreau.
So how was it?
It was really, really good.
It's getting excellent reviews all over the place.
Reviews, making a lot of money. It's another home run for the new Disney live adaptations of their classic animated movies.
I don't think
Cinderella being the first, or like Alice in Wonderland was another one. Cinderella's more like to the classic tale, where Alice is kind of like a spin on it, but
yeah, and they're doing Through the Looking Glass, which is kind of cool. I like that they're actually going to do the other Carol story. Anyways, so we have Jungle Book now. Obviously, don't ruin anything for anybody, but you would say go see it. But is it the Jungle Book animated in live action, or did they take some liberties with storytelling?
They definitely took some liberties with the storytelling. It doesn't end the same way the animated movie does.
Cool.
So that's one big thing.
Good.
We saw it in 3D. And this 3D has probably been the best use of 3D I've seen since Avatar. Like, it's really good.
I don't enjoy, generally, the automatopoeia that they use, where the animals are talking in these movies. I think of, like, the Garfield movie, where they move the little... And it takes me out of it. I would prefer it just, like, they don't move their mouths. Like, they can talk... I don't know how to fix it.
That's another thing I was going to mention. Like, this is some of the best CG I've ever seen in a movie. Like, it's really good.
So it doesn't look weird.
It doesn't throw you off. And I was talking to Sarah about this after the movie, is like, the only thing when it normally throws you off in other movies is when you mix CG elements in real life stuff.
Yeah.
This whole entire movie was filmed on a green and blue soundstage.
Really?
The whole entire movie.
And it looks that good. Because
not one step in the jungle.
Wow.
So everything CG. So I think that's why it probably looks better, because everything kind of goes together. Yeah.
And that looked that good because...
It looks great.
Because you always talk about, Star Wars, the prequels were all in front of a bunch of green screens, and you can tell. Maybe just technology now's allowed it.
Probably, yeah. And you see, like, there's a close-up of Shere Khan's face, the tiger.
Yeah.
Idris Elba, also, all the voice actors did a fantastic job. But anyway, it looks so real. And it's
How's Bill Murray as
good.
Blue, right?
Good. Yeah, really good. Perfect casting for
Now,
that.
I have a question. Does he sing? Is there singing in this movie?
There are 2 songs in this movie. It's the King Louis.
Yeah.
And
I
then
wanna be
Bare
like
Necessities.
you.
Yeah.
Talk
And Christopher
like
Walken
you.
sings, because he's King Louis.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I love Christopher.
Yeah, they did a really good job with the song. I didn't think there was going to be the songs in here, but
I figured it'd be
those
like...
are just the only 2.
That's good. Those are the only 2 everyone knows, right? Bare
Dude,
Necessities.
the elephant's my favorite.
Oh, the bump, 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 bump. Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a really solid movie. The kid actor that played Mowgli is excellent. Yeah, really good. Recommend go see it. See it in 3D if you like those kind of movies. But on 3D. Has 3D gotten too real, David?
What do you mean?
Okay, so
Is it too real?
packed theater, and we're sitting next to this older couple.
Yes.
An older, like, late
70s.
60s, 70s.
Okay.
And they're watching it in 3D, and his wife, oh my god, every single time there would be a jump, she's like, and like,
she would
put
like
her hands out. Like Shere Khan, there's one point where he jumps out at Bagheera, and she's just like,
She actually loses it. She's like, oh my god.
yeah. And there's like 3 or 4 times during the movie that happens where she gets so scared and she like throw her hands up, and I'm just like, 1, it's hilarious. 2, maybe it's just too real. I don't know.
Maybe. I think the movie that I saw recently in 3D, I want to say it was one of the Transformers, and maybe the most recent one, or I don't remember which one it was. And it looked, with Avatar too, I don't mind the jump out thing, but that just feels like so cheesy. It feels like the blue and red 3D glasses. I enjoy when it's a sense of depth. Think of like the Nintendo 3DS, where you have foreground and background. But now, because of the upgrading to 60 frames per second, and even I think it's even higher now, different frames per second, it actually gives you that effect of like a static background and a foreground and background type effect. Anyways,
Yeah. But the big difference is filming in 3D versus post converting in 3D, and I think that's where you get the really crappy 3D versus the good 3D. I'm pretty sure this was filmed in 3D.
Well, it should. It wasn't even filmed. It sounds
on location. Yeah,
exactly.
Definitely go check it out. It's really great. Yeah, Jungle Book. Anyways. I played a little bit. I've talked about Halo a lot on this show.
Yeah, this is your Halo cast. I love it.
Yeah, I mentioned this earlier that they're coming out with Firefight again, which I'm super excited about. Firefight was one of the modes that was introduced in ODST.
That's the waves of bad guys get stronger and stronger. And
yeah,
you have to hold out.
Yeah, the big thing about it's PvE, so it's for people who don't like PvP, like David. This is good because you're fighting AI opponents and you're all working together.
I'm just not. I'm not good enough. I don't spend enough time in it. That's one of those things. It's like any kind of skill. You have to do it a lot to get good at it.
Very true. But so the beta is out for it this weekend. I played a couple matches last night at like 3 a.m, trying to get it in before the podcast today. It's really good. Like, it's 8 players versus the environment.
Oh, wow. 8.
Yep, and they just have one round right now until the game ends. So it's like 5 waves, round ends, and then you kind of wrap up. And whoever wins, whoever gets the most points in the leaderboard. So you're still technically competing with your people.
Not really.
On your team.
You're just trying to survive as long as you can, right? That's
exactly. But yeah, there is a winner. But yeah, it's really good. They're tightening up the mechanics. They haven't said when it comes out yet, but they said this year.
It's got to be soon, right? I mean,
yeah, they already have a public beta.
Starting to kind of fall off. You know what I mean? Like that window of interest of the online community. I think you probably have like a year before.
Honestly, I think it's fallen off a long time ago. But they do new updates every month that adds a lot. They're adding infections. We can do Jaws.
Oh man, that was so much fun. I remember playing that in Halo 3.
Yeah, Halo 3.
So one person is like really fast and can move quickly. Yeah, and then the other people have shotguns and the other person dies from like a one shot.
Yep.
So much fun. I just remember laughing so hard that my eyes would well up with tears.
Same here, man.
And I couldn't see the screen and I ended up dying because it was so
I feel
much
like Dan
fun.
and Tyler and all the classics.
Yeah, such a good time.
So they're bringing that back in this next update.
Why? This is my problem. What is the deal? I mean, like, why? That game's been out over a year, right? Almost
I don't know.
a year.
I think it's a mix of what does the community want?
Yeah.
Like, why wasn't it in the game to begin with? Like, Forge wasn't in the game to begin with.
That makes sense, at least to a certain extent.
It's not just that, but you don't want to, put all your eggs in one basket right when the game comes out. You want to slowly keep people interested by doing this month to month. I understand, but a lot of people wanted it, and they're actually putting it in, so they're listening, which is good.
Yeah, that's good, I suppose.
But I can't wait for that to be back and we can play. What else? Oh, David.
Yes.
David. All right, the biggest answer to the question that everyone's been wanting.
Oh, no. What is the question?
Why does C-3PO have a red arm?
We all want to know.